Oh my god. Let's start again. Damn it. The fuck? I'm gonna accomplish everything. What? Finally, looking at finals for the first year, you can start making changes next year. Got it. All right, let's play. Wait. All right, let's do some practice. We'll do some tactical. We'll do defense. Okay. Right here, we're gonna do some physical. I'm gonna do hustle. And here we're gonna do some fundamentals. Oh shit. That's it. Now let's play. Let's go.
Until you said it.
And last year was your second year.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Oh damn, that was cool.
saying. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and
Superstar. $2K. Yeah, here we go.
the Portland Trail Blazers. Interconference battle tonight, Brent. You could feel the change in atmosphere when you go up against a rival.
No doubt about it.
It's amazing.
Not only the teams are feeling it, but there's something to the fan bases who understand. Oh, these guys. I don't care if we win another game, but we want to win this game
one
tonight.
Yeah. That's important. McCollum,
nice.
Here's Los Angeles now. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So for the Lakers right now, on the perimeter, Caldwell Pope and Ingram. The 4 and 5 are the athletic duo of LeBron and McGee. And it's Rondo in at the 1. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Caldwell Pope.
Oh my God, the defense is amazing. Oh no.
On the wing, Turner. He's covered by Ingram.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
James up top. He's covered by Aminu. LeBron passes to McGee. Lakers passing it around. McGee sets the pick for LeBron. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here.
Oh boy.
Shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Wait, why is it 5 minutes? Put 6 minutes. Damn. I mean 12 minutes.
Rondo against Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Rondo. Nice job coming off that screen. Lillard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And we know it. We've seen it. Lillard's range extends well beyond the three-point line. Hard to keep a hand in his face from that far out.
Offensive rebound. Caldwell Pope kicks to McGee. It's another look. And James with the layup.
And maybe a deep breath moment for them. They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Our Hall of Famer David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Terry Stotts. And D.A., what do you have to say?
Right, Kevin. When he talked about this game plan, he said the other team is just too fast to make this an up-and-down battle. He said if this is a half-court game, we win. And if it's a fast-break game, they win. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It's his first trip to the line.
And he was
Oh my God, turn that off.
73% from the line.
What?
A season ago, an average number in that regard.
And that one misses.
So much speculation last season on where LeBron would end up. The theories of which team would get his services seem to change hour by hour, especially during free agency.
Now here's Lillard. And again, it's the
What the hell?
from deep.
This is what you're going to get with Lillard. He's a gunner. And right now, he's gunning from deep range.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Rondo kicks to James. And the rebound by Nurkic.
And right now, they're like a light switch in the off position. 1 of 5 so far. Not an ideal start.
Aminu with the bucket.
That's a great look for Aminu, who has the athleticism and long arms to do damage inside.
On the wing, James. They set the pick. He can't get it to go. Now Portland takes it the other way. And this matchup with Los Angeles, hard to believe, just the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season schedule.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, it was a completely one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
And it's Turner off the drive. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Can they get it? Basket is good, and they'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Power personified right there in number 23, LeBron James. Wow.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Leonard, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Harkless comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. Nick Stauskas is checked in for Evan Turner. And Curry subbed in for Damian Lillard. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Beasley's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Ingram. Hart, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Ball subbed in for
How did I not get that loose ball?
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
James, the pass to Ball. Here's Hart, guarded by Kerr. LeBron with a screen on McCollum. Hart kicks to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Hart, that's good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Portland leading by 7. Well, a lot to love about the Blazers' 2017-18 season, but it ended on a very sour note.
Well, they were a surprise third team in the West last year. It was so tightly grouped. Things shook out for Portland to end up with home court advantage, but eventually swept out of the playoffs by a Pelican team that just played at breakneck speed. So getting swept really hard for the Blazers. They did a lot of good things last year, developed Zach Collins in the later part of the season. So we'll see this year if they make some changes in order to have something more dynamic.
Oh, come on.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Lakers trail by 8. And here is Ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And the dunk by James.
And how fast was LeBron James off the roll there to the rim?
Curry against Ball. Curry's shot is good.
Can they give players that kind of positioning, and the defense also late in trying to alter that shot.
Ball, the pass to Hart. James in the post. 7 points in the game, and the shot goes down. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. McCollum with the screen on Kuzma. McCollum kicks to Harkless. Back to McCollum.
Oh my
and
God.
The Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots, and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
LeBron passes the ball. Beasley dishes to James. He feeds it to Ball. And it's sent back by Leonard.
There's some good commitment for Myers Leonard on defense there. Gets his hands up and swats. That one away.
What the fuck? Wow. Hold on. fuck? I put. I put 12 minutes, man. What the hell? Oh, we won. Nice. Alright, here we go. Edit head. Alright, we won. Nice. Let's play the Rockets. There we go. Our first home game.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. Looking at the Lakers, they got their season rolling with a nice win in their first game. Now we'll find out if they can build on it and open with back-to-back victories. Hold on to your seats, folks. Should be a wild ride. Whoa! Two athletic clubs facing off. Kenny, how do you expect this one to go down?
Ooh, lots of highlight reels, lots of highlight reels, lots of highlight reels, and great showmanship.
Should be exciting for the players and the fans. The team that takes care of the basketball will have the edge.
Woo! Okay, time for tip-off. We send it over to...
Everyone is in their seats here at the Staples Center in
The leg going
downtown
through the
Los
chair.
Angeles, as the Los Angeles Lakers look to grab a win on the home floor. Along with our broadcast team of Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldrich, Kevin Harlan, I hope you'll join us in welcoming our very special guest to the broadcast tonight, the terrific, the legendary Kobe Bryant. Has put on a headset and placed himself in our broadcast position. Kobe, this is really terrific. Thank you for coming by.
No, I'm always happy to stop by.
So for the Lakers, their last game a win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And typically on the road, it's harder to get into a great rhythm offensively.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, we know when you talk about dedication, Chris Paul is among the greatest. Now, he says, I have a scary passion for basketball. I study it, I watch it all day, every day. I'm not the most athletic guy, so I have to use my mind and my knowledge of the game. Kevin, he is a professor out on the floor.
Tremendously competitive with great attention to detail, David. Thanks. And Kobe, you've made no apologies throughout your career about being a scorer, but how do you strike that balance between getting buckets and keeping your teammates involved?
Well, it's a thin line, especially for scorers. You know, because when you're locked into that mentality, it's very easy. It's almost like a race race. When you race with blinders on, you don't see anything else. You have one focus, right? And so it becomes a matter of trying to understand when to attack throughout the course of the game. For the first 3 quarters, maybe I'll lay back, or maybe even it's just the first quarter, and then close out the first half strong. So you go into halftime with some momentum. But then at the end of the game, you know, that's when you put the blinders back on and you really race for that finish line. And so everything in between just becomes a matter of setting up the pieces so that then you can close the game out the right way. So that's how I thought about it.
And I can sense by the way you described it.
Oh, please.
Your teammates' game as well as your...
Oh, yeah, you got to know how they're feeling going into the game.
Yeah.
Right? Does Pau Gasol have it? You know, how's LO feeling in that, right? You got to be able to measure those things, and if you feel like the team's going to get off to somewhat of a sluggish start, that's when you kick it into high gear immediately, right? And so it's a bit of a guessing game, but it's more so being able to spend the time with your teammates and talk to them, and that'll help you gauge a little bit better.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Over on the wings, it's Harden paired with Melo. PJ Tucker is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Paul in at the point.
And a cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
From 10 feet out, and it falls.
Oh, please.
The pressure on Paul is what I like to see. Don't put it on the deck. Just catch, shoot, and bring it up.
McGee a screen. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony.
Thank you. Fuck,
his
man.
First foul. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And here's Ingram from the arc.
That makes them 1 for 5 from the field so far. They need to start getting some better looks.
Ingram against Anthony. Shoots over Ingram. And
oh,
Anthony
what?
gets it to go.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, I think he was surprised. He was so open. I mean, that's just a defensive breakdown.
And as the focal point offensively, reading the defense,
what?
So critical to have that split-second reaction and trying to figure out where their defense is going in such a short time frame. It's amazing.
Well, that's part of the magic because it's already figured out, right, through film. So when I watch a game, I know what their coverages are. Right, so I know
you could figure out what, and because there's so many coverages. I mean, let's face it.
But they all kind of do the same thing, right? So when you watch the game, and if I'm preparing for the Bulls or preparing for whoever, I can look and see what their defensive packages are because they can't just throw something new in there, right? Because they've been doing this defense since training camp, right? So you're generally going to see the same rotations. So now I can put guys on the floor and set up the pieces to take advantage of that rotation.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately is really unbelievable.
Man, this is a joke, right? I mean, there's been some glimpses of hope, but they've been few and far between.
James outside. They set the pick. Shoots over Tucker. And again, no good by the Lakers.
He may have missed it, but that's a clean look at the basket.
From deep Harden. And a great assist.
What the
fuck?
fuck?
As that one goes in. Harden's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now here's LeBron, guarded by Tucker. James, the pass to Rondo. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Paul. And it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot.
He's going to finish his career way up there on the all-time stillness. That's one thing I know about CP3.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
James kicks to Rondo. McGee a screen. Looking to end the run. That shot, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter. And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Oh, okay, you've done your job so far, but the question is now, can they sustain this level of energy? There's still a lot of game to play.
And the Lakers call time here.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Man, they straight up been getting smoked over the stretch. They really need to refocus here.
Rondo kicks to McGee. Caldwell Pope dishes to McGee. Good work defensively by Capella.
The active defense making things very hard on him as he goes in for the layup.
Got that one up.
What the hell?
6 points for Chris Paul.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Oh, that's why you see them flexing a little bit. They're feeling good about how they've dominated.
Kobe, a lot of guys, once they stop playing, their bodies change.
Yeah.
Yet they still have the ailments.
That's generous.
But a lot of guys have ailments that linger on through their post-career. What kind of workout? We know you were just a workout fiend when you played, but what about now in retirement?
I work out hard.
Do you?
know, yeah, it's become a challenge to say, because most players when they retire they say, you know what, I just don't want to gain a boatload of weight, right? And so they just try to manage that. I don't want to manage something. I want to attack something. So I'm going to say, you know what?
Well, that's a surprise.
And so I said I'm going to train harder than I ever did because I want to look good. I want to be fit for my children. I want to be able to chase them around and be able to show up at some of these retirement
Oh my
ceremonies,
God!
some of these other things,
And looking like you did when you played.
being in great shape.
Yeah.
So.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
James kicks to Caldwell Pope. James left side. Shoots over Tucker. Hits the front of the rim and out.
His percentage from the field is not very strong this quarter.
Lob pass to Capella. Can't hit that one.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
What the
Good
fuck?
attempt to try to finish that alley-oop still should have went for something better than that.
Here's Anthony. The jumper from the free throw line.
What
is
the
good.
hell, dude?
Anthony's got 12 in the game.
This is fucking stupid.
Coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, you gotta love it. Everything's working. Offense, defense, already a big lead.
And he overshot that one, missing.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision making though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
McGee sets the pick for James. Second chance shot. McGee's shot is off.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time.
Ingram passes to McGee. And Capella.
Oh my God!
Elite shot blocker in this game. Capella's athleticism and length allows him to stifle shots.
Capella with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Harden, that's good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Kobe, how important is it for young players to have mentors?
Oh, extremely important. I consider them the North Star. Right? They're always there to provide guidance and kind of a map of generally where you want to go, the direction you want to go. And I always felt muses were important because if I could study them and see how they got to where they are, it'll help me avoid some of the landmines that they may have stepped on and had to persevere through.
And gracious of you to become a mentor.
This is a fucking travesty.
Well, it's part of the responsibility, I think, of giving back to the game, right? The game has given me so much. I've had great mentors in my life, and I feel like it's important to pay it forward.
Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Misses in the dry
Fuck!
spell
All my shots are
continues.
late.
Here's Anthony. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
James kicks to Rondo. The 17-footer goes down. Rondo's got his first points of the night.
An elite passer at his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
Harden the pass to Carmelo. Out left to the wing. Paul against Rondo. From 13, and Paul gets it to
Oh
go in.
my God!
Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. James outside. And McGee kicks to LeBron. Shoots over Tucker. A nice shot by LeBron. James has got his 2nd bucket.
Very aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. 9 attempts already, but only able to knock down 2.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Connects from 3-point range. Caldwell Pope's got himself on the board with 3 there. Houston leading by 19 points. And it's Paul penetrating. And Houston again.
What?
With the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
What? Oh my! Come on!
And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Kobe, a lot of teams now playing a more spread-out offensive style. You played with a spread 4 and Robert Horry, Lamar Odom. You also played with more of a twin tower feel on your roster. Which way would you lean when you think about those different styles?
That doesn't matter to me.
You like them all?
Yeah, it just depends on the personnel that you have.
Right.
And with the personnel that you have, you make the most out of it.
That puzzle you keep talking about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just, every puzzle's built differently.
Right.
Right? And you just try to do what you can with what you have. So it doesn't matter.
And you like that figuring out process.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Even though you're the same, you've got to kind of adapt now what's on your roster.
Yeah, you have to be able to adapt to the players that you have around you, you know, and understanding what they need. It's not what you need. What do they need? And as long as the leader of the team can make that shift, they'll be fine with whatever they have on their roster.
Great description. Chris, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Here's Kuzma. Here's Hart. And easy 2 points on the layup.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And the call will be against Lonzo. That is his first foul of the game. And the wide open shot from Green. Buries it from 3-point range. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Kuzma and stolen by Chris. And it's Houston on the break. And Green slams it in.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's the first foul. .119 left in the first quarter. Knocked loose.
What
and
the
we've
fuck?
just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
He has them reeling. They haven't had an answer for him this quarter.
Ball kicks to Stevenson. To halt the run. Ball no good. Kuzma passes the ball. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And again, no good by the Lakers. Guys, some great passing from them.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And it's Chris in the corner. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And it's crucial that Chris makes that shot. Big men like him are expected to possess an outside jumper nowadays.
Here's Hart, defended by Gordon. Hart kicks to Beasley. Stevenson inside the three-point line. Chris with the rebound. And here's Green outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this.
And they've just been so comfortable at both ends of the floor. I mean, you'd almost think they're playing at home.
Well, you hear that? No, you don't hear anything. They silence the crowd with this big lead. No sign that they're letting up.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Houston on top, opening up a huge gap.
Oh, please, man.
Chris Paul talks about the matchups he faces at the point guard.
The toughest position in the NBA night in and night out is the point guard position. You know, every night you look at the board, the coach is pretty much going to say, their team goes as such and such goes. You know what I mean? So that's the toughest part, and that's probably the funnest part, too, because it's competition.
And CP3, one of the most competitive players in the game.
It's an obsession with him, and you can see how hard he gets after it every time he takes the court.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested game as we move here into the second. And for the Rockets here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Well, this roster is built for guys with speed. They're running the floor hard in the first quarter.
You've got Lance Stevenson. Beasley out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Ball, and it's Hart in at the 2 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And playing in Los Angeles, did you ever look into the crowd and just appreciate that platform and just think, wow, how can it get any better than Los Angeles and winning in Los Angeles?
Yeah, I mean,
right?
I used to look on the sidelines when I first came out here, and you see Jack Nicholson, you see all of these A-list celebrities and actors. And the thing that I always found fascinating and interesting is that I would go and watch them on the screen, and here they're all watching me perform.
Yeah.
And it's fascinating because when we watch them on the screen performing, you understand that there's 1 take, there's 2 takes, there's 3 takes, right? There's prep that goes in. When they're watching us perform, there are no backsies, right? If I take a horrible shot, I can't say cut, take 2. you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And so I took a lot of pride in trying to give them the best performance I possibly can, live and direct.
And he makes that one.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Nene with it. Beasley
Oh, my
covering.
God.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Gordon's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. Off the pick. And he can't bank that one in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Ball against ball. They need this. Another shot. Goes up again. Got a hand on it.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Gordon kicks to Paul. Here's Hart, defended by Gordon. Back to Hart. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Here's Hart. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. And Chris throws it down.
Oh, Gordon does more than shoot the ball well. He has great passing instincts.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Kobe, one of your trademarks, the fadeaway jumper. It's so effective because it's unguardable.
Can't guard it. I remember playing against Eric Snow, Sixers one time in Philadelphia. He was a really great defensive player. And I took him down the post, and I turned around, I hit a fall away. And running back up the court, he was like, man, if you're going to make that, man, it's just, I just got to put my hand up. If you're going to make that shot, God bless you. And I said, well, then God bless me, because I practiced that shot thousands of times, so thank you.
And he was a good defender.
He's a great defender.
Yes.
But those fadeaway shots, players are just used to putting their hand up. But if you just put a hand up, and these are shots that I take thousands of times, I hope I miss it.
And you didn't.
No, not that one.
Green against Stevenson. There's a screen by Chris. Second chance shot, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Lance Stevenson. The Rockets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. JaVale McGee's checked in for Beasley. Brandon Ingram comes in for Lance Stevenson. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Ball. And then for Houston, Ennis comes in for Nene. And it's James Harden in for Paul. And 2 shots coming up at the end as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Houston.
Yeah, and for being the 27th pick in the 2017 draft, Kuzma has made his mark early, already surpassed expectations.
Houston making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Marquise Chris. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Gordon. Here's Houston now. They're on an 18-5 run here. Green kicks to Harden. Back to Green. Capella sets a screen for Green. 6 to shoot. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. He's got 14 points for the game.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, you're up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
Hart kicks to McGee. There's the screen. Outside Rondo. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And Kobe, while you're in the midst of playing, much time to sit back and gain perspective. Now that you're retired, does it sink in what you accomplished in this game?
Yeah, perspective now is one thing. You know, I let myself have that and enjoy that a little bit.
Okay.
And but when I was playing, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit.
You would never sit back and say, you know, here's my 14th consecutive All-Star game. This is really an amazing streak.
No,
really?
No, nope. That was always the next thing.
And Capella sends it back. And here's Houston. They're on a 20-5 run. He was all alone on that one. 10 points for James Harden.
What confidence from Harden. He's a lethal three-point shooter. He knows he has the green light.
Rondo kicks to McGee. Here's James. From the top of the key, he buries it.
They lean on him for a big portion of their scoring with a good reason.
Houston's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Capella with a screen on Rondo. And Rondo sends it back.
Oh, you forget sometimes how much of an impact Rondo can have defensively. They're showing off some superb vertical.
Oh, come on.
Even with the miss, that's a jumper. He'll keep taking as long as they keep leaving him open.
Harden, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, it's nice to have an option like him every time down the court.
Feeds it to LeBron. Stolen by Tucker. Rondo against Harden. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. McGee, the pass to Ingram. Over Harden. And it's Ingram missing.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
Shots good by Green. Green's got 16 points.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these
What
buckets
the hell?
right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Ingram kicks to James. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Again, the Rockets score.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
It's Ingram on the wing. James in the post. Shoots over Tucker, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Look, it hasn't happened yet, but he's got time to find his rhythm. And if he does, they can turn this thing around quick.
And the basket by Harden.
Brutal. He's so crafty with the ball. The ability to score inside and outside, just a terrific night from Harden.
Rondo with it. They need this. Green with the rebound.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Yeah, going up against a big run, trying to mount one of your own, I mean, it's exhausting and takes a tremendous amount of energy here.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
James right side. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Capella's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Passes it to Harden. It's good. The assist that time
What
for
the
Menace.
fuck, man?
Menace has got 5 assists tonight.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
McGee a screen. Now here's LeBron, guarded closely, off the pick, and the slam dunk by McGee.
James is impossible to guard in the screen and roll. He's a master at slicing the D apart with his scoring, penetrating, jump shooting, passing. Should I go on?
Capella with a screen on LeBron. Back to Tucker.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
McGee a screen to the inside. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Drains it from beyond the arc.
If you thought the D was going to tighten up on him here in the second quarter, think again.
Rondo passes to James. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of basketball.
And James shows no mercy on his drives to the rim. Vicious at penetrating inside.
Houston's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Harden kicks to Green. Back to Harden. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Has them reeling. They haven't had an answer for him this quarter.
What the hell?
And Los Angeles with some changes. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Lance Stevenson comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. Houston also making some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Anthony comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Gordon subbed in for Green. I'd like to give a big thank you once again to Kobe Bryant for coming by, and feel free anytime to drop by and join our broadcast.
No, thank you, man. It's been wonderful. Thank you for having me.
And you know, Chris, you and Kobe both playing from the same era of the NBA. He was sharing his thoughts about current trends in the league. You feel it's different from when you and Kobe both played?
Oh, definitely. I mean, when you look now, I do think that the game has changed, but I just think that's great because the game has evolved. Great players have come before us. Great players come and try to get better after that. And I think right now what you see is the accumulation of some great players and then young players studying the game and taking it to a new level. So can't wait to see where the game goes.
And it's no secret that Paul is an energetic defender, constantly swiping at the ball and ripping away steals.
He was hoping to avoid a third foul before the break. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
Chris, he's checked in for Houston. Stevenson passes the ball. Good. Ball's got his first 2 points.
He has the size to be a factor inside. Ball doesn't shy away from testing his luck from there.
Nene, the screen. Paul dishes to Gordon. Back to Paul. Count it. And he's got 8 of 9 from the floor.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And it's Josh Hart in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's Kuzma. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunities. Get to the line.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
And the second free throw, good. And here's Gordon. He has 7. The pass to Paul. 4 seconds left. And it's good on the layup. Paul's got 9 points in the quarter.
Another one for Paul. I mean, he may have a pass-first mindset, but he's capable of filling it up fast.
And so it's the Houston Rockets.
This is fucking ridiculous. Fucking game plan.
Enjoying the kind of job. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson. James Harden led the way in the first half. He ended up with 24 points, 2 steals, and 1 rebound. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
James Harden pretty much uncoverable in the first half. Went deep into his bag of tricks. Too big to body up. Too quick to stand in front of. It takes great team defense just to have a shot at slowing him down.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, Ernie. Giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They look out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
And that should do it.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Yeah, sometimes you find yourself in a role you're not comfortable with, but his passing in the first half really was impressive.
Yeah, some of it is based on how the defense is playing you. He didn't force things. Instead, he rewarded his teammates.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Rockets. The engine of this team, Paul and Harden in the backcourt. Melo and Tucker are the forwards. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And LeBron James gets it to go. We know the guys who can fill it up are in high demand. A lot of guys, Chris, in this game with instant offense.
Oh, yeah, think about Eric Gordon, 6th man of the year. Can let it fly at any time. Of course, Steph Curry, the great Steph Curry. Lou Williams, right? And Lou Williams. I got to go to my man, Jamal Crawford. You know, he's getting up there, but Benjamin Button is still Jay crossover, and he's letting it fly. And these are all guys I give it to him and say, I don't care how, just go get me a bucket.
Oh, please.
The bucket.
Got to be more forceful than that regarding Capella. I mean, he fends off defenders with such ease.
Lakers shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Inside, Anthony. And the rejection by LeBron. Caldwell Pope right side. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket tonight.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And Anthony gets it to go.
Oh my God.
Defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Rondo kicks to LeBron. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Wow, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found their mark. It's been a good start for them.
And it's Paul penetrating. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Paul's got 23 points.
I'd like to see that quickness out of Paul. I mean, he's putting defenders in tough spots.
James in the post, guarded by Tucker, and that one's good by LeBron.
And that makes him 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
And he comes up with the deuce. He's got 20.
It's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
McGee's shot is off. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Capella sets a screen for Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, wow, I just love the commitment by Capella. Rolling to the rim hard, even just after setting that perfect screen.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players, and the front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach. They can't start winning more regularly.
All right, David, thank you. Paul against Rondo. Anthony with the screen on Rondo. Ingram with the steal. Pass to LeBron. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Well, the GOAT watch continues. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron would probably never be able to escape.
And both free throws good for LeBron. LeBron signing a 4-year deal with the Lakers. Greg, many speculated it might happen, but it was still a shock to many.
It makes sense from LeBron's standpoint. Son plays in LA for high school. LeBron has a lot of business interests as well. And also,
what the
what's interesting is
fuck?
that when LeBron's contract ends, his son could potentially be coming into the NBA as a rookie.
Now Rondo. James a screen on Paul. To the middle, off the pick, and the dunk by James.
He's driving, posting up, firing from deep. You know, LeBron has it all. It's been a fantastic evening for him.
Anthony sets the pick for Harden. He kicks to Anthony. Shoots over Ingram. Anthony's shot is off.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
Taken away by Anthony. 3-on-3. Here's Paul, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Takes the 13-footer and count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron? One of the best to ever play the game.
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. Some changes for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Josh Hart in for Caldwell Pope. Nene, he's checked in for the Rockets. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. Ball against Ball. The drive by Paul. Stolen by Ball. Out to the wing. Here's Hart. But he gets it back. Back to Zubac. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz.
And for that game against the Trailblazers, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Houston making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Harden way outside. Another miss by Houston.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now here's Kuzma. Down low. It's stolen by Ennis. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. That one goes in. Harden's got 26.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Ball kicks to Stevenson. Kuzma passes to Stevenson. And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Nene outside. And they pick up 2. Nene's got his first points of the game.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game, phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
Hart kicks to Kuzma. They set the screen. Hart the pass to Ball. Lock at 6. Lakers working the ball around now. Back to Kuzma over Anthony. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Hard to get into Kuzma's head. Even when you contest his shot, his focus is razor sharp.
Harden the pass to Anthony. Back to Harden. Now the feed to Nene. For 3, Gordon. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hart's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Kuzma. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Kuzma's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The timing, the precision. You got to respect Kuzma's ability to drain shots off the pass.
Harden kicks to Gordon. Nene up top. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 9.
They're on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Kuzma. Here's Hart. Buries it from 3-point range.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Gordon the pass to Ennis. And Ennis slams it in.
And a long windup and strong follow through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Ball kicks to Stevenson. No good on the 3. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And we see a chart here for the shooting performance so far for Harden.
Well, that is what it looks like when you are in the zone. He's been very efficient with his scoring and is leading the way for his team on offense. With every make, you can see.
Oh, wow. Look out.
That's a beautiful jam.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
Kuzma passes to Hart. Kuzma with a screen on Hart. Los Angeles with another miss.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Good work there as it goes. Harden's got 6 here in this quarter.
But Luke Walton, he's definitely a coach players like to play for. I mean, it helps that he was a player not too long ago. Both stars players appreciate the candor and the opportunity he provides them.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's foul number 2 for him. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Rockets also changing it up. Chris, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Gerald Green in for James Ennis. Here's Beasley, and he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
That's just the aggressiveness of transition, making sure they come away with points.
And with Walton, you hear players talk about the leeway that he allows them.
And that extra bit of trust Walton gives goes a long way. It's why so many rookies have been able to flourish under him. Young players develop when you let them learn on the fly, and Walton has done a good job of creating that environment.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
LA's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Harden against Ball. To the paint, taken away by Nene. Here's Gordon, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Oh, he's a top-tier shooter. Gordon, he's a former Season of the Year winner who plays his role to perfection.
And Eric Gordon, the 2017 Sixth Man of the Year award winner. I mean, he has found a home and just been tremendously productive with the Rockets.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Oh, what hustle from Harden. Just sprinting down the floor in transition, finding a great shot as a result.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Ball with a wide open look, and a miss there on the triple. And Gordon, also the winner of the 2017 three-point shootout. His long-range proficiency, a great fit on the Rockets.
You know, he's got that low set shot release, but man, he gets it off with great volume and one of the more prolific three-point shooters in our league.
There's Green with the three. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Passes it to Kuzma and stolen by Chris. The finish, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Stevenson against Green to end the run, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Lakers have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12.
And one of the weaker areas for this group, only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
Shot by Gordon, wide open, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Well, yeah, the touch, the timing. You got to know how Gordon is a threat to shoot off the pass.
Here's Hart. And the Lakers with another miss.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
You know, I mean, there had to be a better option that time down the court. That's just a missed opportunity.
James Harden getting it done for Houston. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter season. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And thanks again. joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And Stevenson is out there with Beasley. And it's Hart in at the 1. That's the Laker 5. Beasley with a screen on Gordon. And Stevenson kicks to Beasley. Out left to the wing. Beasley the screen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hart. From outside, off the mark. Gordon, the pass to Carter Williams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Carter Williams has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Rockets. From deep. A shot missing. So Houston will take it the other way. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. There's a screen by Chris. Here's Knight. Beasley with the rebound. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hart. Carter Williams covering. Wagner passes to Beasley. Lakers passing it around. Yep, that one goes in there. Rocket shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Knight kicks to Chris. Now the pass to Carter Williams. Not too long ago, C-Web, triple-doubles were widely celebrated. Now you see much more of them all over the league. What's been the change there, do you think?
I think the change has been the style of play and the removal of the big men. Being that there are no longer a slew of 7-footers in there rebounding, guards can come in there and do some amazing things in rebounding. And I'm amazed with Westbrook coming in and rebounding over the 7-footers. You also have better spacing. So if I'm a one-on-one player, I get past my guy, I can trust it that if I throw it to a wide-open shooter now, because of the way that we've drawn the defenses in, there may be a few more open looks. And so I still respect it. I still respect the energy, the focus, the fact that you have to be all over the floor to do it. But, you know, besides the fact that there's longer threes taken, or besides the fact that there's more small lineups, I still think it's a feat to be respected, even though we're seeing an increase in them now.
Knight with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Gordon the pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
If you let him get that deep, this is what you can expect.
Yeah, well, with his toughness and skills in there, it's a rough problem to fix.
Pass to Wagner. Rondo on top. He's guarded by Knight. Beasley the screen. Rondo kicks to Beasley. Over Knight. And Beasley gets it to go on the assist by Rondo.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
Outside Gordon. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Chris can't hit.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop still, though. Still should have went for something better than that, though.
Stevenson against Gordon. Pass to Chris from deep. That shot missing, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Expanding his range. Stevenson can't hit. Knight kicks to Gordon. Second shot opportunity, and Knight lays it in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Rondo against Knight. Now here's Rondo. Tight defense on him. And yes, it's good.
And Rondo, he's fantastic at staying strong through the contact.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. There's a screen by Chris. Knight passes to Gordon. From the line, shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And just like you draw it up, I mean, create some space with the screen and get the good, clean look.
Stevenson against Gordon. And Stevenson kicks to Beasley. Can't hit from 12.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Beasley sets a screen for Rondo. Down low and stolen by Knight. Here's Carter Williams. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. 6 points for Michael Carter Williams.
Great extension on the floor to Carter Williams, making sure no defender could block that.
Here's Rondo. And again, no good by the Lakers. Rockets have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Over to the left wing. Here's Carter Williams. And that one hits back iron. Feeds it to Beasley. Chris, the last few years, talk of expansion has come up. Are we ready, you think, in the NBA to add some more teams?
I think we are. Now, expanding to 32 teams might stretch the talent a little bit thin, but I think we could handle a couple of years with that because of the youth of the players. And they could actually switch it up a little bit. I mean, come on, Kevin. You like me. You're a big basketball and big sports fan. You know we have to.
I would love to see it. Absolutely.
I mean, come on. You know how crazy those fans were. You know we have to have that come back. And then there's some places. Think about how great Oklahoma City is.
Yes.
And how they've just embraced this Thunder team. There might be a couple more places out there with that type of passion and fans saying, listen, if you give us a team, we promise we'll nurture it, take care of it, and root for it the loudest. And I like having that. I think it's time to definitely investigate expansion, but we got to get back to Seattle first and foremost.
And Caldwell Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. Can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league.
Knight passes to Ennis. There's a screen by Chris. Clock at 6. Stolen by McGee. Knight against Rondo. Ennis with the ball. Softly drops in the floater. And with Caldwell Pope in his defense, he can guard any type of perimeter player.
Yeah, I mean, has the long arms to bother small forwards and fast feet to stay with point guards. Really gives a lineup a lot of options in terms of matchups when he's on the floor. Great instincts on defense, and is very hard to shake as he'll hound you through screens.
There's a screen by Chris. He used that pick to the right.
Great set play, laying down the screen and setting up the easy chance.
Rondo kicks to Beasley. Knight against Rondo. Before last season, the NBA voted to restructure the lottery odds. See, Webb, you think the changes will promote, better competition?
More even odds for the bottom 5 teams. That's the way that it should be. The bad teams should get the little bit of help that they're needed. And I do think that it promotes better competition. So I'm definitely happy with the way the NBA restructured the lottery odds.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Nene, he's checked in for Houston. Gerald Green comes in for Carter Williams. The drive by Rondo and stolen by Chris. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Nene. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Passes it to Beasley. It's stolen by Ennis. Bobbed up there for Green. And that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it. Yeah, and the crowd immediately letting the officials hear it after that whistle.
Ball against Knight. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. A lot of people have a lot of opinions on Lonzo Ball, but one thing is for sure, Chris, he is a playmaker.
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love to play with him. That's a big thing, Kevin. I mean, he's a natural catalyst for this team. And it goes beyond his impressive passing numbers. I mean, you can see just how different the team is when he's on the floor. and it means they're moving, they're running. He came into this league advertised as an unselfish playmaker, and he's been that and some.
Green against Caldwell Pope. Clock at 4. Fires it up. The rebound by the Lakers.
He gets the shot he was looking for and he just can't bury it.
Here's McGee. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Knight against Ball. Outside, Green. Floats one, and it's blocked. A wide open look here for Kuzma. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
An outstanding three-point shooter. Kuzma is a prototype stretch 4. That makes him very valuable.
Knight kicks to Nene. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his... first foul.
Fucking insane. Wow. Let me try again.
Have you been wearing your 2K TV gear? Well, we want...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Looking at the Lakers, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Houston Rockets. And guys, the hometown fans not pleased with that dreadful performance. They saw their team get knocked out cold.
You know, their focus wasn't there in that one. Same with the shot selection.
I've seen worse shooting nights, but this was pretty bad, and it obviously cost them the game.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Gay is the 3 with Aldridge at the 4. Murray and DeRozan in the backcourt together. And it's Gasol at the center, locking down the middle. Now, DeRozan, Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
Obviously, the Spurs went through a number of lineups last season. Younger guys filling major roles. Big shift for this organization.
And it's Ingram missing. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Greg Popovich.
Kevin, I asked him what he thought the key factors would be coming into this game, and he said, well, our length and shot blocking should help. It gives offenses something to think about when they come inside. Can be a game changer. We'll see if that holds true tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks very much, David. Did you guys see this game playing out as a defensive battle?
If they get their way, it will be. They're coming in with the idea that they can win this game with their defense.
Well, if they've done it before, sounds like their goal is the same as always. Cause as many problems as possible with their D and never let up at that end of the floor.
Off the left rim and out. And despite the changeover, the Spurs still managed to take care of the basketball.
Fourth in the league in fewest turnovers from a young group. Popovich demands efficiency.
Now here's James following the miss by DeRozan. James outside. McGee screen on Aldridge. And that one's good by LeBron.
Working the screen like a pro, LeBron creates space and then knocks it down.
Murray kicks to Gay. Aldridge with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Rondo. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 8 points a game last season. 8 assists and 4 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes.
Okay. That went to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
There's the pick. Murray against Caldwell Pope. The pass to Aldridge. And stolen by James. Caldwell Pope passes to James. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. They get Paul Gasol.
Well, the big story in the offseason was LeBron's free agency. You knew that there would be a ton of rumors flying around about where he might end up. Honestly, I'm sure he's glad it's over with and can want to focus on the court.
The Spurs making a switch here. Hurdle's checked in. Here's Aldridge. The offensive rebound to DeRozan. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
DeRozan, a raw athlete entering this league. He's worked on his skill to the point where he's now a perennial all-star candidate.
And that one misses. Steve, obviously every team wants to start a season strong. How do coaches and players create a sense of urgency early in the season?
I think it happens in preseason. It happens in the training camp where you're looking and saying, we have to get off to a good start. And a lot of times coaches are looking at their schedules. The back half of the schedules can be very tough. A lot of road games or a lot of playoff teams. That's why at the beginning you want to get off to a great start. And you got to send that message to your team and let them know the reason why. And I think a lot of times that's when players respond.
Well said. And last summer, after 9 terrific seasons in Toronto, DeMar DeRozan traded to San Antonio.
And guys, you have to feel for the sudden change for DeRozan. Gave Toronto some of their best years. At the same time, happy that DeRozan has gone to an organization that has proven success over the years. The former Blue Devil, Brandon Ingram, was taken 2nd overall back in 2016. Was deemed as untouchable by his front office as they rebuilt the roster. He's a big part of what the Lakers want to do over the next few years.
Murray kicks to Pirtle, outside DeRozan. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
No, the offense has just looked out of sync. Only 1 of 5 from the field.
James right side. Over Aldridge. Nice shot by James. LeBron 3 points. And it was Magic Johnson, Greg, who said Ingram is untouchable. Also feels Ingram can be an elite scorer.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram certainly has the makeup and skills to be a first option on offense. And when he heard of how highly Magic thought of him, it made Ingram want to work even harder. And you can certainly see the huge leaps he's made as a scorer since Magic kind of gave him that boost.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now or to try at least draw some fouls?
Here's Aldridge. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Some people claim that Aldridge is a finesse player, but he can get physical when he wants to.
LeBron against Aldridge. Over Aldridge. Stolen by Gay. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Murray. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Excellent setup. Gay has worked on his court vision over the years. Pays off right there.
Now here's Rondo. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. LeBron, no good.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
Rondo drives in. Here's McGee. Banked in off the glass. McGee's got his first points in this one.
I love the effort there. Refuses to give up on that play.
Murray dishes to DeRozan. Aldridge against LeBron, and James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Double team on Aldridge. Now here's DeRozan. Guarded closer. 5 on the clock.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
Off target from the baseline.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to McGee. Ingram against Gay. McGee sets the pick for Ingram. And oh boy, a lot of contact there. He gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Ball's checked in. That one is no good.
And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end. LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place.
A talented, versatile player who has been on a few teams. Rudy Gay is still going.
Mills, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. Ball kicks to LeBron. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, LeBron making one of the biggest splashes over the summer, signing with the Lakers, and Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office have been recruiting LeBron hard. LeBron talked with Kobe about his time with the organization and what to expect before making his decision. Kobe's words seem to be a big factor for LeBron. Once again, the Mamba doing everything he can to help the Lakers.
Here's DeRozan. Some solid defense from Ingram.
And, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Especially in this quarter. He's had a few shots that looked like they would fall, but things haven't gone his way.
And they pick up 2. McGee's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
And there's one thing you're trying to minimize. It's second chance opportunities. Poor defensive rebounding for them.
Now, here's Bellinelli. He's guarded closely. Here's Aldridge. Got it. Good job in the low post.
LaMarcus Aldridge putting pressure on this defense, getting into the seams and making plays.
For Los Angeles, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
What the fuck?
Free throw. Good, LeBron. And Marco Bellinelli, a player who has always been able to light it up from outside.
And Belly has been on so many teams in his career, but is always a wanted commodity due to his shooting. Very quick and easy way to add outside shooting to a team. He can honestly play a long time just on how badly teams need shooting in our league.
What?
And here we can check out the breakdown of rebounds tonight between the front court and the back court for Los Angeles.
And their big men are getting the bigger percentage of these boards. You expect that, and they'll need them to continue to patrol the paint and clean up the mess if they're going to win this game.
Passes to Pirtle. Stolen by McGee. It's tipped. Out to the right wing. Ball with a wide open look. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Ball's got himself on the board with 3 there. San Antonio calls timeout, fresh from a win against Portland.
I mean, they were so impressive offensively. And when you do that, that can really help you on the road.
It's one thing to play inspired defense in that situation, but to get in that kind of offensive rhythm away from home, phenomenal.
Beasley's checked in for Los Angeles. Lance Stevenson comes in for LeBron. And Walker kicks to Mills. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Over ball. Shots good by Mills.
All day, Mills will do this for you. Lightning quick on the catch and release.
On the wing, Stevenson. And it's Beasley in the corner. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And Bellinelli kicks to Mills. Bertanis passes to Mills. Here's Stevenson. Yep, that one goes. And the Lakers lead by 13.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Pirtle. They set the pick. Mills with it, working on Beasley. And it's good for 2.
One of the smallest men on the floor, Mills using his quickness against good interior defense.
Beasley the screen. Now here's Ball, covered by Mills. Ball kicks to Kuzma. The pass to Stevenson. 6 on the shot clock, and Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Lakers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Yeah, last season, around 71% of the free throws made. And you know what? That has to be a point of emphasis this year.
And a wide open look for Walker. Berton's shot is good.
Really nice job to convert the push opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now, here's ball. Defense is right there. Kuzma with a screen on Bellinelli. Stevenson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
They set the pick. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Superb pick there that allowed his teammate to get open and get a clean look at the basket.
Here's Kuzma. Here's Hart. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Kuzma. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Walker the pass to Mills. Misses the chippy right there.
And that can't happen. Missing the wide open chip shot.
Stevenson can't hit.
And that's a surprise. He's usually deadly from mid-range.
And Bellinelli kicks to Walker. Here's Bertans, guarded by Kuzma. Now Pirtle uses the glass to finish the layup.
Really nice work. Pirtle going to town on the weak defense down in the paint.
Stevenson against Bellinelli. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Jakob Pirtle. The Lakers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. Well, obviously a down season last year for the Spurs, but one of their best years in decades on the offensive glass.
No more for their defensive rebounding. The Spurs were 6th in the league in offensive boards. Part of that was trying to find new ways to generate points.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside, Bellinelli. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Bellinelli's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Spurs. Kuzma with a screen on Bellinelli. Kuzma sets a screen, and here's Stevenson for 3. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. The NBA game drawing fans from every culture. And Pau Gasol.
I always notice the fans that support us and make us feel, pretty much since I got to the NBA, all the Latino fans showed a lot of love and support towards me, so I appreciate it.
The game going global, and no better ambassador than Pau Gasol.
And as the players grow more international, fans from every country and continent, for that matter, finding more and more reason to root for the NBA.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Take care of the basketball, being disruptive on D. That combination has them out in front.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Lakers fire right now. Ball is the point with KCP at his side. And Stevenson is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Beasley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Kept alive, Tries again. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Beasley's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Lakers. To the inside, Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Lakers leading by 8. And here is Ball. To the right side. Kuzma can't. Get it to go. Spurs shooting well, 50% from the floor. Walker against Caldwell Pope. And Walker kicks to Mills. Gasol lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Gasol's got 4 this quarter.
High percentage look for Powell. Won't miss many from that distance.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Another shot. And Kuzma puts it in. Kuzma's got his 3rd basket of the night.
He has great instincts on the offensive end. He's tough to contain.
Now here's Mills. He's covered by Ball. Basket counts. And it's 6 points for Pau Gasol.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finally finding the range here in the second.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
Two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So you know each game they play will hold a lot of importance to both teams.
And the Lakers with some changes. LeBron, he's checked in for Beasley. Ingram comes in for Lance Stevenson. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Davis Bertans. Gay comes in for Marco Bellinelli. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Walker. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. Coaches are always talking, Steve, about finishing games strong. What does it take to be a great closer, a great finisher?
I think guys look at guys that can score the basketball and make plays under duress, under adversity. But I think also on the defensive end, where you have players and teams, and it's beautiful to watch on the defensive end when they don't miss assignments. Everybody is locked in, and obviously teams score the basketball, but you look and say, they made them score over the top versus giving up an easy layup.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, LaMarcus Aldridge and the Spurs got through some tension in their relationship early on. Now, Greg Popovich said, it became apparent that it really was me. He'd been in the league for 9 years. I'm not going to turn him into some other player. That was just silly. So we took care of it, and he's been fantastic. Guys?
That's why Pop is the best in the business, DA. He's always going to figure it out. Thanks. And stolen by LeBron. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to James. Caldwell Pope's got his first 3 points of the game. Spurs trail by 7. Murray the pass to DeRozan. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's good, 2 points. 6 points for Gay.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Aldridge against LeBron. Outside Rondo. San Antonio with the rebound. DeRozan's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Gay outside. Gasol kicks to Murray. Spurs passing it around. Murray a screen on James. Aldridge a screen. And it's DeRozan missing.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
He wants to help his team, but when you're in position to finish, it's hard to turn that down.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
Aldridge, good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Rondo against Murray. Rondo passes to LeBron. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Spurs trail by 5. Murray dishes to Gay. He kicks to Aldridge. Pass to Murray. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. Rondo with the ball. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. James against Aldridge. Kuzma sets a screen.
God.
Aldridge against LeBron. Over Aldridge. And it's James missing.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
Ingram a screen on Aldridge. LeBron passes to Ingram and stolen by Gay. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Murray with the ball. Outside Aldridge. And stolen by Kuzma. Rondo drives in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, Rondo takes great pleasure at slicing and dicing up the defense. One of the best passes in the game.
This is his first free throw of the game.
With Rajon Rondo, you have to admire his creativity on the floor. Just sees the game and court in ways others don't. When he's focused, he can take over a game with his ball movement.
Los Angeles making a switch here. McGee's checked in. And with Rondo, it's still rare to see someone who impacts the game the way he does.
You know, Rondo can be a factor in about 5 different ways and never shoot the ball. His rebounding, passing, defense are all plus. Can't do it quite as often now at his age, but when he turns back the clock, it is fun to watch.
Back to Gay. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And one on Caldwell Pope.
And when Gay is locked in, he's special. An efficient scorer who can effortlessly take over games.
Hart, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Pau Gasol. Now, here's Kuzma. He's got 8. McGee a screen. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Woo, that's the one when you watch the film back, he's going to cringe. He couldn't ask for a better opportunity.
Here's DeRozan. Misses off the right iron.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Kuzma passes to McGee.
Oh,
stolen by
come
Aldridge.
on.
And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Over Rondo. Murray, good. Murray's got 6 here in this quarter.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
McGee is screen on Murray. McGee is screen, and it's Rondo penetrating. Will it go? Out of hand on it.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Ingram. San Antonio with the rebound. Pirtle's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, he had a hot start to this game. He's only gotten hotter. We'll see if the defense makes an adjustment.
Rondo kicks to Kuzma. Feeds it to Ingram. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Great effort there. Aldridge sniffs out the shot, sends it back.
Some changes for the Lakers. And Stevenson's checked in for Ingram. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Hart the pass to Kuzma. Over Aldridge. Kuzma can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 8. Murray right side. Down low. Aldridge down low. Guarded by Kuzma. Aldridge's shot is good.
You like the aggressiveness. Pushing all the right buttons. He has this team going.
Los Angeles calls timeout. When you're evaluating players, Steve, as you often do, which mental qualities indicate a high probability, you think, of success?
You look at guys who can stay, I would say, locked in through adversity. You know, most of us are pretty good when there's no adversity, but the players that take it to another level, when you have things that are not going right, and they can stay mentally locked in through times when it's not going well.
And Bellinelli kicks to Mills. Aldridge a screen. Mills passes to Aldridge. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And now it's a 12-point Spurs lead. Stevenson outside. Pass to Kuzma. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd foul. You don't want to pick up his 3rd in this half. We'll see if they'll make a substitution or not.
Davis Bertans checks in for San Antonio. Walker comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Trying to get back on track. San Antonio with the rebound. Outside, Walker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And the Lakers call time here. And many thought LaMarcus Aldridge was on a downswing in his career, but boy, were they wrong.
You know, Aldridge silenced a lot of critics with his play last season. I mean, in a league that has very few great low-post players, he demonstrated he's still one of the best. Has so many moves and tricks in his game, and when he gets the ball down low, defense really has very little to do with it.
Here's Ball. And that one hits back iron.
Yeah, it just seems whatever they do, nothing's working right now to stop the bleeding.
It takes an effort on both ends of the floor, and you have to find the right matchups to exploit.
Inside, and stolen by Aldridge. McGee inside. Aldridge is there. Aldridge with some nice D. Bellinelli passes to Walker, and it's blocked, but they'll get another chance. Bertans kicks to Mills. Six to shoot. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Kuzma, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
To the middle, here's Bertans, and a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Aldridge has got 4 assists now tonight. Lakers trail by 18.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Kuzma, and again, no good by the Lakers.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
McGee a screen. Stevenson outside. It's stolen by Bellinelli. And they're moving it up. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Walker dishes to Aldridge. Kuzma pulls it in. They need this. Hits the three-point bomb. Hart's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Mills from deep. And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 50. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, San Antonio's first quarter could have gone much better. They were searching for some kind of spark as they had to contend with what had grown to a 13-point deficit for them in the period. The surge they made in the second quarter was almost hard to believe. I mean, this was a team that... And that does it for our...
Begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, he's really been catching the defense off guard so far here in this game, racking up a bunch of trips to the line.
Well, he's one of those guys. When he's being aggressive, officials give him the benefit of the doubt.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Murray and DeRozan in the backcourt together. Gay is the 3 with Aldridge at the 4. And it's Gasol at the 5 down low. 6 to shoot. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. LeBron against Aldridge. Clock at 6. The drive by James. And he goes big with the dunk right over LaMarcus Aldridge.
Somebody's got to rotate over, but who wants to step in front of LeBron?
Aldridge a screen. Murray the pass to Aldridge. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Aldridge has got 12 points in the game.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
McGee a screen on Aldridge. McGee a screen. James kicks to McGee. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Rondo against Murray. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And looking at the Suns matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Nice little dribble move there from DeRozan to open up space for the shot.
McGee is screen on Aldridge. The drive by James. Gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And sometimes innovations can bring you back to where you started, Steve. Could we see that with post play in the future?
You know, I don't know if it'll be a lot of post play from dominant bigs. I think the post play will come back a little bit more in the form of a lot of these smaller guards are posting up a little bit more than they did, I would say, in the last 5 or 6 years.
Rondo kicks to Caldwell Pope. LeBron right side. LeBron is doubled. And here's Ingram from the arc. A second chance effort, and the layup good by McGee. He has 6.
Taking a workman-like approach inside. That's the shot you want.
Murray the pass to DeRozan. Buries it down low. DeRozan's got 15.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Aldridge against LeBron. Ingram a screen on Aldridge. Now Gay pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right. It's on Rajon Rondo for San Antonio. They have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
And you watch Rudy Gay. When he's in rhythm, he can still help you out. Good athlete, good jump shooter, Not an easy matchup for opponents.
And the Lakers called time here. And Smitty discussing Gay, he seems better now at getting his points within the flow of that offense.
Experience gives you poise. It gives you a bigger view of the game. Gay's able to stay patient now and pick his spots.
Spurs leading by 20. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, it is the era of positionless basketball, but how exactly did we get here? Well, new defensive rules at the turn of the century encouraged face-up scoring, motion-based offense, and guard play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more interchangeable.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you very much. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Fantastic rim protection. That's not in his wheelhouse to overcome.
And DeRozan with the basket on the assist from Gay. And that's 17 points for DeMar DeRozan. Ingram setting a pick for LeBron. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Steve, even to this day, Pau Gasol can be a factor on the offensive end.
He's really developed range later in his career. You can still post him up. He can still pass it. He shares it. And an underrated competitor.
And Rudy Gay, Greg, has always been a fantastic scorer since he came into the NBA.
And Gay doesn't do as much scoring as he once did, but he has become more efficient. Doesn't have plays in for him, gets looks through his instinct. And as he's gotten older, Gay has become even more crafty with how he scores.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Aldridge inside, covered by LeBron, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And the point differential tells the story. Their two-way play has been outstanding.
You know, it's a matter of effort plus talent. You need both to dominate this way.
LeBron is doubled and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. There's only the Basketball Hall of Fame that is shared among all basketball organizations, Steve. Do you think there should be an NBA Hall of Fame?
You know, Kevin, I do. I mean, I love the way we've done it, and obviously it's been successful. But, you know, the Basketball Hall of Fame is your entire body of work. And I think sometimes we don't understand that that's from high school, college level into the NBA. Whereas, you know, there's some guys that are making it because of that, and there's some guys getting slighted because of that. So I do think one day we should just have the NBA Hall of Fame, just like the NFL.
That shot misses. So the Spurs will take it the other way.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And San Antonio with the change here too. Pirtle, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Here's DeRozan. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
James outside. Beasley trying to break free. LeBron with the bucket. LeBron's got 19 points.
A guy that great, you have to make somebody else beat you. LeBron's been hot tonight.
Gay passes to Murray. Bucket is good. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
LeBron outside. The rebound by the Spurs. Gasol's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 7th assist in the game.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Inside. Beasley kicks to James. Pass to Rondo. LeBron a screen on Murray. The drive by Rondo. Rebound by Murray.
Are you fucking kidding me?
A success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Got a piece of it.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Good work defensively.
Oh, come on.
And they could have used that trying to cut into this league. He's been off all night.
He doesn't usually fire from out there. He's got 13 points in the second half.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's LeBron, and it's blocked.
And you got to give appreciation to how Pirtle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing.
And the Lakers with some changes. Josh Hart comes in for Caldwell Pope, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. San Antonio also making some changes. Bertanis, he's checked in for Gasol. Bellinelli comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Mills in for Murray. Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to L.A. completely shifts the mindset of this organization. The team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive plays, as this is a team that is looking to win now.
Stevenson kicks the ball. Here's the three. Rebound, San Antonio. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. The first game in a string of 3 straight at home. They get it back. Bertans can't get it to go. And Los Angeles guys shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. San Antonio's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Walker in the corner. Back to Bellinelli. The pass to Bertans. Now Pirtle, covered by LeBron. Goes back up, and Pirtle lays it up and in. Pirtle's got 6 points.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Beasley the screen. LeBron passes to Beasley. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
The defense keeping its attention on LeBron. He hits the roller in stride.
And San Antonio shooting 61%, showing all of the indications of an offense that is locked in. And Mills kicks to Pirtle. Spurs working the ball around now. Walker against Ball. Shoots a fader. No good off the front iron.
I mean, the mid-range jump shot, a lot of guys have a hard time knocking it down.
James, it's blocked. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Bellinelli against Stevenson. Puts up a 3. Bertans grabs the board. Bertans got his 6th rebound on the night. Mills passes to Bertans. Kicks it to Walker. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Hart. And here are the Lakers. Stevenson inside the three-point line. Finds himself wide open and drills it. He's got 8. Here's Mills. Pass to Bertans. And here's Walker. Guarded by Kuzma. The 3 from Mills. Drills it from outside.
And this is where Mills kills you. Tremendous range.
Mills has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. Kuzma kicks the ball. Kuzma with the screen for Ball. Back to Kuzma. Second chance shot. And Ball puts it in. Ball's got 5 now.
I mean, I love the determination with Ball. Always attacking. Does a great job of putting the defense on its heels.
Up top, Walker. He's got 6. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bellinelli. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, and Bellinelli, very creative, has that ability to get into the heart of the defense.
Now, here's Kuzma. He's guarded closely. 24 seconds left in the third. Here's Hart, guarded by Walker. Hart the pass to Ball. That 3 off the mark. Down low. Here's Walker. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And so it's San Antonio, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out. With very high accuracy. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The way we keep a lead is to keep making stops, gain rebound, and keep the pace on offense.
No surprise moments ago in that little talk that Greg Popovich gave his team in pushing his troops, sensing an open opportunity to break this thing wide open.
And he's a guy who will never settle, and for good reason. He knows that any dip in momentum can shift the course of a game.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. They've got Ivica Zubac. Beasley is out there with Lance Stevenson. Then it's Ball. That's the Laker 5.
Coming down the stretch here, holding the lead. You like him to be more efficient offensively. Has his man, just misses with the pass. Not sure what happened on that play.
San Antonio's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Here's Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
Serve and the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
And here is Los Angeles now. Ball kicks to Beasley, and it's Quincy Pondexter with the foul. That's his first foul. Smitty, every so often we'll hear about a team holding a players-only meeting. You've been there, I'm sure. You've gone through that. What exactly goes on in those discussions?
You know, Kevin, when you hear players-only meeting, something's going wrong with the team. Right. And obviously, we meet all the time, but when there's specific, in quotation, a players-only meeting, there's a lot of things that are going wrong with the team, with individuals, with the coaches or general managers. They are trying to find a way to hash it out, and those are never good. Some people see Popovich as uncompromising. He can be that way, but working things out with LaMarcus Aldridge last year, just another great coaching achievement.
And with that Aldridge situation, Popovich said he was the first player to ever bluntly ask him for a trade.
And Popovich replied, Kevin, I'll be happy to trade you. You get me a talent like Kevin Durant, I'll drive you to the airport. Later, Pop says he was over-coaching Aldridge on the offensive end and took care of it.
Shots good by Walker. The Lakers shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Easily the screen. To the left wing. Ball, the pass to Zubac. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that game against the Spurs, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
Outside, Walker. Back to Bertans. Just 4 to shoot. Over Stevenson, and the Spurs scoring again. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Beasley the screen. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And Ball sets up his teammates when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Steve, looking around the league, name a few current players who you think will go down as the greatest in their franchise's history.
Well, the one name that comes to mind first is LeBron James. In several franchises he's played for. Also, Dirk Nowitzki. Reason why he's a fantastic player. He's only been with one franchise, the Dallas Mavericks. I think Steph Curry. I think Russell Westbrook. And I think James Harden. Obviously, in Houston, you have Akeem Olajuwon. He has a chance if he can win the MVP and keep playing at this level for several more years.
Good examples. And Forbes kicks to Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Spurs. For Los Angeles, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Pondexter. Buries it down low. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now Ball. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Fuck this game. Fuck this game. Getting a refund.